Well, thank you for the notice, wonderful world of Discord. We are live. Come
Yes.
say hi.
Hi.
Hi. Hi, Discord. And just in case anyone wants to watch us on the big boy YouTube. Oh, I better mute it. Mute. Sorry. All right. There we are. It's Crypto Mondays. Come say hi. Come say hi. Come say hi. We are awesome. But even more awesome when you are here. Yay. Okay, that sounded really corny. No? Hi, Scott. Scott's in La La Land because Rex Chapman followed him. You don't know who Rex Chapman is,
Scotty.
do you,
Who?
Blaine? No?
No,
No?
no idea.
No. Mark Hamill. You guys know who Mark Hamill is?
Ice
Should I
skating?
know?
Is that figure skating?
No, close. Luke Skywalker? Yeah, no?
Luke Skywalker.
Okay.
Yeah.
Star Wars.
Star Wars stuff. Hi, Lisa. Welcome. Oh, let's post a hive. Post a hive. Hello, Best Start. Hello, David Armstrong. Hello, John Novak. Welcome, guys. Welcome. Hello, Barb. Welcome. Welcome to Crypto Mondays. A little late, 60 seconds late.
Hello.
I blame it on the alcohol. No, I don't drink. I haven't drank in about 6 years, 7 years now. You don't hear sound. Well, Barb, it's better late than never. Let's start learning lip reading. Yeah? No? I'm in heaven.
Don't these things have closed caption now?
They do. I don't know if the live streams do, but the recordings do for sure. Hello,
Yeah,
Charlotte.
Facebook does live caption.
Facebook. We are not on. Hello, Mike. We are not on Facebook. Sadly, tonight. I guess maybe I should have went streaming on. High five. Free high fives, Blaine. I love the shirt.
Free high fives.
Free high fives, guys. How was your weekend? How was your weekend, Eliana and Blaine? Everything good? On the up and up?
It's always good.
I just
Work is awesome.
I just work here.
Okay.
So no, good weekend. What did I do? I don't even know what I did this weekend. No idea. I worked.
It's good.
I
had a
worked on
very
this thing that we're creating, and it's coming along very nicely.
nicely. I'm I mentioned it on my my Hive goals post that I do every week. I've added some new things to the mix, and Blaine, you might cringe at this. It's got to do with a crazy game that we all play named Splinter. No. Yeah. I'm really infatuated with the DeFi pools on Tribal Decks myself. One of the big reasons I never really got into the DeFi stuff, mainly I'm an idiot and it requires math skills, and I have the technical knowledge of a toad. That's one reason. But the second reason is that I hate MetaMask. I hate Ethereum. I hate everything about that blockchain. If I can get away from it and the world can send it off to space, I'd be happy. I hate it. Can't stand it. Tribal Decks is on the Hive blockchain, and this DeFi stuff that we can do with Splinterlands now right on Tribal Decks is fantastic. No fees. Obviously, that's huge. That's the best thing about Hive, right? If you're into DeFi, one of the reasons why things like the big sushi swaps and all of those DeFi platforms made so much money is because of the fees. Because the fees were insane. They were crazy. We don't have that on Hive. It's 0 fees. You can take your DeFi in and out. And for those that are not into DeFi, well, one of the terms that gets thrown around is impermanent loss. This is the big risk when it comes to DeFi, mainly because how DeFi works is you have to put 1 for 1. If you are in a DeFi pool for DEC, let's say, your one Hive at the DeFi pool is for Hive and DEC, you have to put the equal amounts inside of that pool. So $10 worth of Hive, $10 worth of DEC have to go in. And permanent loss is when one of the tokens goes to the moon and one absolutely dies. Because remember, it has to equal itself. So $10 always has to equal $10. Well, over the past years, the DeFi pools have just been scams and rug pulls because people like come in and get 10,000 APR, and usually the token that they're paying out would be garbage, but to get into the pool, you had to put Ethereum in or wrapped Bitcoin or something of that nature. So it was always this gamble that you'd get rug pulled. And this is what happened for years and years and years, in the DeFi space, which a lot of people weren't thrilled about. Personally, for me, again, it's why I shied away from it. But here, I got a question, Blaine, Eliana. If I'm in a pool where it's SPS and Hive, do I really care which one goes up or down?
No.
So there's no impermanent loss.
If you can swim, you should be fine.
Right. But that's what's so attractive to me to these things. There's no risk. Because if Hive goes to the moon, that means if I pull out of the DeFi pools, I get more SPS. If SPS goes to the moon and I pull out, I get more Hive. Where's the impermanent loss? So when people start throwing a permanent loss out, specifically on tribal decks when it comes to the tokens in Splinterlands, I don't think there's any risk. Do your own research. Don't do what I say. Please. But that's my new obsession.
You're speaking Greek now.
I'm speaking Greek. Well, Scott, that's because you show up once a week. Once a week for like 10 years. 1 day a week for 10 years. Buddy, you got a couple days a week. You just hang out with me for a couple days a week, man. I'll get you understanding all this stuff. Ask Blaine. He's like a pro in Splinterlands now. He knows all about Yod and Zaku and Scared
I'm a
Llama.
pro. I sold all of my cards. I literally couldn't care less about the game.
Bite me. Oh, see, is that look how he spelt it. Is that like
Bite
super
me. Good
nerdy
job.
like computer?
Yeah, so there's a difference between a bit and a byte. A bit
Yes.
is a singular 1 or a 0. A byte is a set of 8.
8. I know that.
So
Smart.
internet speeds are measured in
That's Greek
megabits
now.
per second, while page load speed is measured in megabytes per second.
David said it perfectly. GameFi, yes, that's exactly what it is. Splinterlands is totally a
I
game
blame Scott
finance.
for misspelling byte.
Yeah, well, yeah.
But it's Crypto Monday. Let's talk about crypto besides John Splinterland's addictions.
Bro,
I've been into the pools for a while on tribal decks.
they're great.
I don't know anything about the pools. I don't do anything with them. I am too busy doing other things.
I was doing my first pool was and still is the biggest one I have is Hive swap Hive with pizza.
With pizza, right? Yes. Because again, that's a pretty decent token with a really good community. So
Yep.
if it goes down or up, it's like you don't really lose. So it's like that's like I get the impermanent loss arguments with like XYZ token that promises all these returns that's going to get rug pulled. I get that. I totally get that. Because that's where people were yield farming, trying to get in and out really quick to make a whole boatload of money, sell it, dump it, sell it, dump it, sell it, dump it. I get it. That's the day trading mentality. Flip it in a minute or less. Well, we, consider ourselves, masters of the hodl heroes, if you would be so bold. And that's what we believe in. We believe in long-term growth, and something like this stuff on tribal decks is long-term stuff. So I think SPS got a bright future. Obviously, I think Hive's got a bright future. I think Blaine's got a bright future. What do you guys think?
I think that I am excited about hodling everything that I can. And if I was to have a group of tokens that I could hodl hero the crap out of, it would start with index, obviously.
Yes.
HBD savings is definitely one of them, and it's up there
20%
now. 20%
without
20%
thinking.
Interest rate doesn't harm anything at all by any means. Obviously, you have to have Hive. I'm kind of partial to CTP and Listeners and Worker Bee at this point.
Yes.
Those are my hodl heroes.
Yes, I like it. Wow, you're going to town with that. I was just like, just trying to be quiet, just like sneaking in. You're just like, can't. Yeah, exactly, Eliana. You can't blame me. Can't blame me this time.
No, it's 100%
You,
your fault.
you're a fire starter.
I'm just having fun. We gotta have fun. But anyways, again, Crypto Mondays. Big news. Blaine added the ability right today for people to re-up on
Yeah,
listeners.
so in Listeners, you can upgrade with the Listeners token. You can upgrade with Hive or HBD, but the Listeners token has to be held in your Hive Engine wallet because it has to go through Hive Pay. When the new update comes, it'll go from your wallet within Listeners itself. But yeah, so now you can upgrade with Hive and HBD with ease. It's just not a recurrent transfer, so you would need to upgrade again after 30 days. And the way that the upgrades work is it's a 1 month upgrade, but we understand that 1 month is sometimes 28 days, sometimes 30 days, sometimes 31 days. So the subscription lasts, I think it's 31 days is what it is before it expires. So you'll just have to log in once a month and then transfer whatever it is. The only downside to it not being a recurrent transfer, obviously, other than it's automatic, I would probably use HBD as the primary if I was to be upgrading in it, because there's no telling what Hive is going to go to next month or the month after, et cetera, so on. It could go up to $4. It could go down to 37 cents. Who knows? But HBD, fairly good stake. Last I checked, it was like 96 cents, but it hovers around the 98 to $1.02. So it's fairly reliable overall.
Yeah, it's 98 cents right now. So nice. No, it's 97. Excuse me. Sorry, I had to refresh. 97 cents. But it's a lot better than that, because you never know with Hive. Hive can go to 60 cents or it can go to $6. So HBD is a stable coin, for stable-ish coin. We'll call it the stable-ish coin. But it's fantastic. It's great for commerce. We're obviously big fans of it. So everyone waiting there that have been patiently waiting, you can go and re-up. And we should do we should set up a little script that has a dancing John show up on your website to remind you 30 days is expired. No? That'd be cool. Just like a dancing John across the screen. No? Yeah. That'll probably make people rage.
I'm gonna go with probably not, but okay.
Yeah, well, deep thoughts.
Good try, John.
I'm trying. But yeah, so that's the real big news from us. Obviously, we're still building, still growing, still doing a whole bunch of things on the back end. This is Crypto Mondays. Obviously, us beating the drum about Hive and how great it is and Index, and we love it. And you guys, we say this each and every week. Let's see if you guys have got some questions. There's actually a really good crowd this week because everyone felt real. I made everyone feel really guilty today. No, I didn't. If you guys got questions about crypto, let us know. Scott, this would be an opportunity to ask questions, so it's not Greek. Hint, hint, nudge, nudge. Or do you have any questions, Eliana or Blaine, that we can discuss amongst each other?
I don't have questions for y'all, but one thing, as part of this newish project that we're creating, I don't know if it's newish. I don't really know. We're going to be looking for team leaders, so we're looking for like 10 people. It's not the project John thought I was going to dump all on everybody, because we got like 17 things working all at once, and everything's starting to line up and go clear as day. So we're going to be looking for like 10 team leaders in the near future, hopefully in the next 3 to 4 weeks, to get this project started. We're not going to do how we used to do it. When we open something, it's going to be basically silent, and we're going to let the team leaders do all the work, is the goal, I think, and then build from there and see what happens. But again, we're here for long-term growth, and that's not related to Crypto Monday, but that is the question that I had for everybody watching is, are you a team leader, and are you interested in something that I'm going to tell you nothing about?
So 3 to 4 weeks.
That does awesome things.
Yeah. Should we tell him he's frozen or just keep him like that? No.
I don't care if I'm frozen. Can you hear me?
He's okay.
Yeah, I can hear you fine.
Then let me be frozen. That's fine. I don't care anymore.
It's awesome.
I don't know. I think it's because I'm in my basement and my Wi-Fi is 7 feet above me. I don't really know. I have no idea.
Bro, it's okay. We love you no matter what, man. We do not judge you.
I go to like speed test and it's the right speed. It's a good speed. Maybe. Let's see.
Dude, it must be high. It's probably Restream, man. I mean, we were having troubles with it last night in the Sports Nerd show, so it could be restream. But
It's okay.
yeah. So what can we do for you? Oh, wait, hold on, please hold. Count me in. John has taken action. John said, "Count me in, guys." So, John, you're down. You're down with OPP. Yeah, you know me. No?
It's called OPM. I don't know if you've ever
OPM.
heard of it.
Oh,
It's called Other
Charlotta says
People's Money.
OPM. Yes.
I was talking to, so speaking of crypto and stuff, I was talking to my my wife last week or the week before, and I was like, HBD savings is a 20% interest rate. And I asked her, I was like, how opposed would you be to get a loan at like 7, 8, 9% interest rate, put it
Right.
all into HBD savings, and then just pay off the loan with the interest accrued? And she's like, what are you thinking, like 5, 10 grand? I'm like 50, 60 grand maybe. She's like, I don't know about all that, but I was seriously thinking about, because I was like, it's a win-win, right? Like, you're going to earn the interest back. You're going to pay 7, 8%. So you're earning 13% interest on it, minus the fees to get it into HBD and back out into USD. So you're looking at like 10, 11% interest earned.
Yeah. On other people's money.
On other people's money.
Dude, you should just, like go broke, go in debt, do it, right? I mean,
I don't recommend doing it to anybody. We might like take out a second mortgage and use all the equity in our house. Who knows? But 20% interest rate, man.
Well, that's what's so cool about Hive is sometimes we forget about these things that are right in front of us. I mean, I'm not even talking HBD. I mean, just literally staking your Hive, you're getting about 3% a year. Now that's not astronomical, but I don't think about it, and it's growing all the time. So HBD is this base layer 1 savings plan that's as solid as can be, and it's there for us, just at our disposal. And there's got to be a reason why Hive is not number like 3 or 4 or 5 in market cap. Like, there's got to be a reason. Well, I know it's the VC. There's no VCs behind Hive. That's why.
What's a VC?
Venture capitalist.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
There was a game on my phone that was venture capitalism that I played for a long time. It was an idle game. Oh,
yes. I think I remember it, where you literally set up... No, that wasn't it. Was it the one where you set up a house and you set up your office and you get... No?
I don't even remember anymore.
Okay, yeah, neither do I. I'm slow. So, anyways. Yeah, absolutely. And David said that's a great thought about, taking a loan. You could pay it off early. Best start. John says you'd have your principal only 3 days away. That's the thing, right? It's not locked up for 3 or 4 months. It's locked up for 3 days.
Right.
Which is sorry. Go
understand that, like, the fees. I haven't gotten real into it or anything. Like, the fees are only estimated, right? I don't know what the exact fee is. If I put $100 in from USD, by the time it gets to HBD, I don't know how much that's going to be. Whether it's $97 or $94, like that's 3% versus 6%, right? So there's a whole big thing that has to be figured out. And would it be worth it in the long term? So. Or would it be worth it initially, I guess, because you're going to dump all that in there real quick. And then if you're in America, the IRS is going to go, what are you doing? Good sir.
America. What do you think of all that Tornado Cash news? Did you see any of that?
I don't know what Tornado Cash is.
It's some privacy project in crypto. And they went and they arrested the lead developer of it.
I think I read something.
Probably some sort of Ponzi scheme.
Oh, it's not Ponzi at all. It's basically a privacy coin, and you know how the government loves privacy. Another reason why Monero is never taken off, because it's a complete privacy coin. People think that Bitcoin is private. It's not. Like, it's not. It's completely not. Think about onboarding and offboarding fiat to get it in and out of exchanges and into your bank account. It's not private. There's not a lot of privacy in crypto, even though people says there is. Monero is one. This Tornado Cash thing apparently is another one. I mean, until you can literally.
Focused.
Sorry, what's that?
We are so high focused that we
I'm so in a
tend
little
to.
bubble.
Yeah.
I am in a little bubble. I don't even know what's going on outside of Hive, which is it's a blessing and a curse, right? I mean, it's rough because I'm missing out potentially, but it's a blessing.
I mean, we all missed out
Ignore the
on a lot
news.
of things over the years. So just got to not give a crap about any of that stuff and focus on what we're doing. I tried playing the game. I bought a bunch of Safe Moon. I bought some other random tokens that were going to go to the moon.
Shiba
Shiba
Inu.
Inu. I did get in on Dogecoin right before it went up.
Perfect.
So I was able to make a little bit off of that.
Good.
I was able to get in on the GameStop stock
thing
last year, and made some money off of that. But it's all about, like, again, at the end of the day, it's time in the market versus timing of the market every single time. So I've made more with Hive in my Hive investments than I did with my short-term investments of GameStop or Doge or any of that other stuff. So, David, I would not necessarily be chasing rainbows. I think it's don't go chasing waterfalls. You just want to stick to the rivers and the streams that you're used to.
Wow, the TLC reference. Very nice, sir.
The music was passing by my mind.
And here I'm thinking you're just a Guar guy, and you're sitting there singing TLC.
The joke is I don't even listen to Guar all that much.
All that, like,
it's the only band that John knows.
It's the only band that I've heard. Like, just don't know. I like you mentioned those guys that you went and saw last week, and I was just like, Guar. Like, everything is Guar to me, right? I mean, it's like,
I went and saw Mudvayne. It was an absolutely amazing show. So we've gone to, and I know it's supposed to be Crypto Mondays, but whatever. We went to 3 concerts this year so far. We've got another one coming up, not this coming Saturday, but the following Saturday. So the first one was The Offspring, which is like alt rock, 90s alt rock.
Wow.
So they just put out their new album and we're on tour. And I was like, I haven't seen them in like 15, 20 years.
Offspring.
So I'm going to go watch them.
Crazy.
And then we went and saw
for a white guy, right?
What's that?
Pretty fly for a white guy, right?
Pretty fly for a white guy. I really do not like that song.
Well, that's just the only one I know that they did.
One of their few mainstream songs, but they have a lot of other good stuff.
No, I know.
But it's good 90s alt rock. Like, it's good, gets you in the vibe music. And like, my wife hasn't been into like rock concerts very much in her life. So we started off with The Offspring, which is really good because like everybody just stands there and you're just rocking out, just enjoying the music, right? And then we went and saw Cypress Hill and Slipknot.
Wow. That's a combo.
It was part of their Knotfest tour. Which is a little more of an upbeat type of crowd, a lot more movement going on, but nothing majorly hysterical by any means.
Right.
And then we went and saw Mudvayne, which is a mosh pit, intensive craziness rock show. But they were led by who opened for Powerman 5000, which I don't really care about Powerman 5000. It's just a band that never got that good. But yeah, so we left Mudvayne. She was like, that is the most intense concert I have ever been to. I was like, yeah, we've been slowly increasing the intensity level. And I was like, I don't know what band would be more intense than like a Mudvayne concert as far as like the heavier type of rock or metals.
I have a rock concert story for you, Blaine. You want to hear it? Yeah? No?
Sure.
Sure. Okay. This isn't really hardcore compared to Mudvayne, but you gotta understand the time, my age. I was in grade 10. So what is that? 16 years old? 15 years old or something, right? This at the time, the 2 biggest bands in hip hop and rock were Cypress Hill and Rage Against the Machine. And they were on tour together. And I went to see them live, being 15, 16, And this is before they were like, no one knew who these guys were. Everyone knew who Cypress Hill was, but like Rage was. I have not, like, you want to see an entire stadium of 20,000 people like move at the same. It was crazy, and it was definitely not Mudvayne, but that's my story. Thank you.
I always knew that Rage Against the Machine, they were good at the time, but they never specified what type of machine they were raging against.
Exactly, because now they're pro machine. Yeah,
I believe it was a printer.
Yes, or a fax machine,
or a fax machine at that time, right?
Yeah.
So, but like, Rage Against the Machine was never like an intense crowd. It would like, you had a little bit of here and there, but for the most part, everybody just enjoyed the music.
Well, it was the age group, right? And then they had that Blank You, I Won't Do What You Tell Me. That was like their theme song, and having the 20,000 kids that were 15, 16 years old screaming that was pretty intense when I was 15, 16. Again, not Mudvayne, not Slipknot, not
David has.
All right, anyway, back on to crypto stuff. David asks, anyone planning to go to High Fest or Splinter Fest? I am not going to be able to attend Hive Fest because that is across an ocean. But Splinter Fest, I heard, is in Vegas in like October.
Yes, sir. October 9th weekend. Yeah.
So that's a real good possibility for myself and John to go to.
Yeah. And for me, it's like
on the
day's drive.
Regulations.
Like, what's that? Sorry.
I said that depends on the government regulations for
John.
Yeah,
for me, it's can I get across the border? And there was lots of news about that today. Actually, like, guys, see, if you're flying, there's big restrictions, but driving across the border, it's literally like, do you have your shot? No. Okay. Go talk to public health nurse. Do you show any symptoms? No. Okay. That seems to be going that way. So I'll be able to judge it more in probably a month from now, because we're about 7 weeks from Splinterfest, and I would love to go. I mean, one thing is just to bug Blaine and meet him in real life. So you thought he hated me then. Jeez, wait until he sees me in real life, man.
Yeah, exactly right. I do have a question though.
Keep yourselves alive, please.
Yeah.
Don't leave me alone.
So my question is, when you go to Splinterfest, you will receive a promo code to reserve a copy of the new card, the Lux Vega, and get a $300 discount off the purchase price.
Yes.
Can we combine the promo codes so we get like mine and yours get $600 off? Is that a possibility?
I don't know. I don't know, but I'm sure Index could get it.
Oh yeah, the Index could buy it easily.
Yeah, Index could buy it. I mean, I took part in their last like little promo card thing they did with the Waka Spirit Blade. It's whatever. I mean, I don't know if this is going to be a summoner or if this is just a monster that they're doing. I haven't looked in on it, but I think it'd be cool. But I'm not going to bust my butt to get it just because the last one they did, like, I don't know, it wasn't all that.
The Grandmaster Wraith?
No, the Waka Spirit Blade.
Oh yeah,
with Waka Flocka Flame, their prized promo partner that I think sent 2 tweets out for it. That guy didn't do anything. So yeah, I've had a pretty yeah, David. This kills me about with Splinterlands, man, and the Rift Watchers thing. It's going to be $5 worth of SPS for 1 pack. Oh, it's just a burn mechanism for Splinter SPS. The rich are getting richer, and the poor are getting poorer with that. Because $5 worth of SPS, that's not like 20 or 30 SPS. That's hundreds of SPS, if not thousands of SPS per pack. Not thousands, but it's like a couple hundred at least. This is what, 8 cents each right now? So,
Yeah.
like, I wish they would focus on getting these Chaos Legion ones sold out. They're getting that's what's killing me, Mike. It's like I get it. They have costs and they have things that they got to pay for, and it's a team that's growing and they're trying to scale. And I get it, but like, look what happened since DEC lost its peg. They've been selling Chaos Legion packs like hotcakes. When they were $4 each and DEC was at its peg, it was a snail's pace. No one was buying them. I don't know. But I listened to their town hall today, and I think it's in their game plan to slow things down and to make everything cheaper for people on a card aspect. Buying a summoner, a fully loaded summoner for $400 instead of $4,000. I think that's their game plan. But it's just, plus vouchers in the pre-sale. I
was gonna say you can get Chaos for about $1.84 now off the engine or tribal decks.
Yeah, John, your country is normal. Canada, on the other hand, they haven't changed one bit. They're still requiring you to have 20,000 vaccines to go onto a plane. You don't even need to cross a border. Just to get on a plane in Canada, you need proof of vaccination. It's Canada, man. We live in a communist country, man. Like, I mean, it's not communist because that's disrespecting true communist countries, I guess. I don't know. It's just it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous up here. So, I can get into America, no problem. It's getting out. It's the problem.
Yeah, that would suck to be stuck at the border.
I have been stuck at the border a few times. They've kicked me out of the country once. No, twice. I had to go. Yeah. Once in Buffalo. That was fun. And then once in North Dakota. Yes.
You got stuck up by Niagara?
Yes. No, it was Well, it was at the Buffalo crossing, the Peace Bridge crossing in Buffalo.
Right.
Yeah, it was great.
Okay.
It's fantastic. Story for another day. I wouldn't have let me in at that time into your country either. So,
but anyway,
anywho,
stay tuned because we might be going to Splinterfest, John and myself.
Yes.
We will let you know as more develops. I am ready to go. John just has to tell me that he's good to go.
Yeah. Well, it's literally.
I'll go in spirit.
It's like a 12-hour drive from me here. Maybe 15-hour drive from me. So it's.
I did check the plane
highway
tickets.
What, to go to Splinterfest?
Yeah, just out of curiosity, the prices to go to Vegas from here.
Vegas is pretty cheap to get to. Like, all around the world, they make it cheap to get to.
It's not too bad.
It's not too bad. Like, going to New York might cost more than going to Vegas.
I was looking at prices to fly versus drive, and it would be more advantageous to drive because the cheap ticket prices are on like Spirit Airline, and I don't feel like riding in the luggage rack of the airplane.
Nice.
So,
yeah. Well, you're about an 8-hour drive, right? You take?
I think I'm about a 12-hour drive.
12-hour drive?
Let me look. Let me see. Las Vegas.
I usually drive here to Salt Lake City.
Nevada or New Mexico?
It's Southern Nevada.
I'm kidding. It was a joke.
I know. Yeah, I know. Hopefully you know U.S. geography. I would hope so. Yeah.
12 hours, 54 minutes.
Okay.
For me to drive. And where are you at? Edmonton?
Yeah, I'm Googling right now.
Edmonton.
It says 20. It says 21 hours, but it's no way. It's no way.
This is 21 hours for you.
Yeah. I'm a little bit further south than Edmonton, so.
Yeah. So if we go,
it'd be a day drive.
We'd already planned on leaving on like Thursday and then arriving Friday, so that we could just gamble our hearts out and then go to Splinterfest.
I don't do good with the gambling, so I would just go to see a beautiful show.
I do really good. Last time we went to Vegas, the first day I won like 12 grand.
You
and then
danced,
we just
John.
use that for the rest of the trip.
See, that's what I want. I'm just gonna stick to you like glue, and I'll just be like, dude, whatever you're doing, I'll, just show me the way.
Teach me, Sensei.
I'm sure he just puts dollars in the friggin' one-arm bandits and lets it rip.
What I really do is I go to the roulette table, and if the last 3 were red or the last 3 were black, I'll throw $1,000 on the opposite color.
Right.
That's the
statistically.
Anyways, there you go.
But anyway, back to Crypto Monday.
Crypto Monday is
great. I enjoy crypto. Buy more Hive. Get HBD. That's my recommendation. And Index. I like the Index, and I'm going to continue to acquire more Index. I bought more today, so I am still number 1 on the rich list. And as soon as this crypto recession, I guess, is over,
right,
all these prices are going to skyrocket back up, and it's going to go back up a lot in comparison to what it is now. All these prices. I mean, even Hive is down, so I don't really care. Now it's the buy time. It's not the bear market; it's the buy market. That's how it is to me.
The buy
but Hive is up to what, 62 cents?
60 something. Yeah, it's up there. It's not down.
So
to the moon, exactly, David.
To the moon, not the safe moon,
not the
regular moon.
Yeah. Guys, have a fantastic week. Be good to each other. Let us know how we can be of service. Toodles.